All right, so using properties to simplify expressions, that's going to be our next subsection. And the reason why we can do what we do whenever we have an expression is because of these properties right up here. So I'm going to write an expression and I'm going to walk you through the way that they work, okay? So our expression is going to be 12 plus 19 plus 18. Well, if this is what we start with, then we can use our commutative property and we can change things around. So I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to say, all right, 12 plus 19 plus 18 is going to be the same as 19 plus 12 plus 18. Do you see how I have changed the order that it is? So that right there, because I have changed that order, I know it's the commutative property that allows me to do that. So once I've changed it, I can group certain things together. I know that a 2 and an 8 will make a 0, which makes it nice and easy to add. So I am going to group 12 and 18 together. I should actually probably rewrite that. Sorry. So I am plus 12 plus 18. So I'm going to write it right down here so that you guys can see each individual property happening. So now I will combine those together, and because I have brought in those associative, those parentheses, I know that associative property is taking place. A lot of times you'll see me do it just like that. I'll just bring those two together with this kind of a V mark. That's the idea of the associative property happening. I am combining what I want to combine in any combination, just like the associative property lets us do. Now, we take 12 plus 18. We know we're going to get 30. We bring everything else down. At this point, you're just simplifying the expression as far as it'll go. So you have 49 as your simplified expression. So this is the idea of addition. Let's go ahead and do it with multiplication. So if we started out with 25 times 13 times 4, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this 4 and this 25 together because it makes a nice number when you times them. So I'm going to say 4 times 25 times 13. Now that I have them together, so the reason why I could do that is because of the commutative property. Now that I have them together, I am able to multiply them using my associative property, that property that uses parentheses. And I can say, okay, I have my 100, I'm going to times it by 13, and now I can just go ahead and finish. I know that whenever I'm timesing anything by 10 or 100 or 1,000 or whatever, I really just add these zeros at the end of my number that I currently have. So I have 1,300 as my finished. You guys are going to go ahead and try one of those.